Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to Wednesday Night Fights, here for the first Dissidia Weekly. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
It's nice to finally commentate with you. I've seen you everywhere.
Oh, no, I just travel around, man. I just came from New York City. Just going around. I saw that there was Dissidia. Had to come out here. My name's Osti. I'm joined here right now by my boy Azu. We're going to be bringing you some hot Dissidia action. Here we go into top 3. We had 8 teams enter, 24 entrants total now for Dissidia NT. Thank you, Square Enix, by the way, for bringing this tournament here. But for this game, it's going to be 3-on-3.
And we're going to see some really hype action. We're going to see either some long timeouts or we're going to have 30-second games. Some games last forever. Some games last too little, honestly. Shout-outs, as you said, shout-outs to Square Enix for providing trophies and for providing this Squall action figure that we have here.
Have you seen these prizes? They look slick. Like, look at this guy. It's a Squall figurine, right? But if you like open it up here, see, I don't want to break it. That'd be terrible. But like right here, look at that. Look at that. It's sick. And this is just for the March prize. I think they're gonna have something else lined up for the coming months. Now there's 4 events guaranteed for Dissidia. They're gonna have one once a month, once in March, April, May, June, and each time we have a winner, they got this big statue right here. They're gonna have the team winners' names engraved on there.
Can't wait to see everyone's names engraved onto these plates, and hopefully we see very diverse winners. And also with all these players who know how to play multiple characters, I would love to see what battle compositions they have.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that join into Dissidia NT, you normally think of the normal composition as like 1 assassin, 1 marksman, and 1 vanguard. That's it. That's usually like the normal thing. And for people that don't know about the game, there's 4 different classes. You got the vanguard, which are like the big heavy hitters, the ones that can take the hits, take all the attention from people while also dealing out so much damage. They can get easy wall rushes. They're kind of like the front force, you know. Then you have the assassins. Now the assassins are like the quick movers, right?
Yeah.
They like to try to get into the back line, try to like find an opening where they can get a hit in, try to set up for someone else, or try to like watch out for their teammates. Super quick, speedy characters. Then you got the marksmen. Those are the guys that kind of stay in the back line, shoot off projectiles. You know, like a mage, a bow and arrow, what have you, guns.
Yeah, my favorite class, actually.
Bard?
Archer? Marksman.
Marksman. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
It's one of my
I was thinking about
favorites.
Final Fantasy for a second.
Oh,
there.
Final Fantasy, my favorite class is actually Dragon.
Ooh, so you play Kayn?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Of course.
Whenever I need a...
But you just said Marksman's your favorite. Kayn is an assassin.
Yeah, actually, before when the closed beta was out, I mained Lightning.
Okay.
All the way through closed beta, open beta, I mained Lightning. Then the last day when Ace came out, I played Ace, and I fell in love with shooter class.
That's good, man. Ace is a pretty fun character to play as. He's all about like the cards, right? You gotta get like the right cards. So that's one of the marksmen. Like, that's the weapon I was thinking of, the cards. You gotta throw the cards.
You gotta have the heart of the cards.
Yes, exactly. And those are like the 3 classes that you'll normally see in the game. You know, the Vanguard, Marksman, and Assassin. But the one I didn't really talk about is the Specialist class. Now, this class is mostly about, you know, they got their own unique perspectives depending on what character you're playing as. You know, you got Vaughn, who's like based completely around mashing the HP attack so that you can get stronger. More HP attacks you land with Vaughn, the stronger he becomes. That's a Specialist type of attribute. Then you got like Bards, who has like the good luck charm, throws buffs to his teammates. There's just a lot of wacky characters we're going to jump into.
Yeah, most of the specialists we actually see in this game are buffers to their team. They play most of the support roles, but you can't count them out because they still do a lot of damage on their own. So, some of them have singular hit attacks, but even if when you do get hit by them, that's bravery you're losing to your opponents.
Yeah, most def. So we're loading up the match currently. So first off, this song. Do you recognize this song? This is one of my favorite songs in all of Final Fantasy history.
I do recognize it. I just don't know the name.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh,
it's
from
the
Tactics,
battle on
really?
the bridge.
Wait.
It's confusing because there's battle on the big bridge from Final Fantasy V.
Yeah.
And then battle on the bridge from Tactics. Like,
yeah, I was thinking, because when you said battle on the bridge, I went instantly to Final Fantasy V.
I thought this was a Final Fantasy 14 song.
Oh, wait.
Okay, chill. You have to chill right now. Like, okay, so Final Fantasy 14, the MMO, has remixes of songs from other games. So yes, it technically is in there. I'm tight though. That's fine. But yeah, it's Tactics. I was actually shocked that Ramza was brought into this game. I remember the reveal trailer back in 2015.
I think it was like 14.
14 or 15, where like they talked about Ramza and then they showed like the body shot, and everyone was like, we just want to see the face. Because we gotta know what he looks like with a nose, because the tactics
with lips.
Yeah, with lips and a nose, because in the graphics for like the original Tactics game, you can't see like they don't have noses.
Yeah,
like that's just that art style. So they finally gave it to him. But enough about that. I don't see any Ramzas on the screen. And jump right into the team. We got Lightning, Shantoto, and Sephiroth being repped on one side, with Cecil, Kane, and Emperor on the other. This is the normal basic compositions that we were talking about, right? You got one Vanguard, one Assassin, one Marksman, both teams.
I'm actually very surprised that they're starting out with Dark Knight Cecil. Cecil needs to play a little more grounded this time, and we're going to start off with Dark Knight Cecil as our anchor. Here, he's just charging up whatever he needs for his Dark Knight. And looks like Emperor's controlling the arena with traps right now.
Yeah, Cecil's doing a fantastic job of just chilling in the background, throwing out his projectiles, because when Cecil is in Dark Knight form, he wants to throw out more projectiles. He's kind of like a mix between Marksman and Vanguard in a bit. Oh, he just got hit by an HP attack coming from Shantoto. Good stuff coming from the little Taru from Windurst.
Here we go. She's going for the Summoning Core. Summoning Cores are very important. You summon an ally, a fourth player on your team, and that is extra damage you can do. And your summons do almost instantly break your opponents every time they get a hit on you.
Yeah, it's super important to go for that Summoning Core in order to try to get that out there. You see the summon gauges up at the top left. Both teams are representing Shiva. Shiva giving you the passive buff of being able to have that bravery recover a little bit quicker. And you know, other summons do different stuff depending on what you're going for. But Shiva we're going to see a lot of tonight. Again, you see Cecil not opting to switch to the Paladin form. He doesn't really want to go for the Airborne. He's getting a lot of shotgun blasts coming out here. Serving for these Dark Flame hits. He is caught in the middle of an EX skill. Catches him with the Dark Flame and gets a first KO against the enemy Sephiroth.
Here we go. Cecil's still on the ground holding shield. I actually like that he's staying in Dark Knight form, because you have Kane who controls the air, and you have Emperor who can cover both players with his traps. So having Cecil as their shooter character is really, really good, because he still deals a lot of damage on characters. As I say that, Shantoto going out with an HP attack.
That Shantoto was just in a very scary situation. She was super low on health. Yeah, she does get a little bit of a buff from being low on health. She's able to throw out a little bit quicker attacks, but just wasn't going to be able to help her when she's at that low. And all three people from the blue team started to target her, and then it was just kind of donezo from there. So congrats to the blue team for getting that first victory.
That was actually smart from Cecil. As soon as we switch away from Cecil, what we didn't see is that he started focusing Shantoto when his teammate called out the HP attack, because you do have a lot of lag when you start an HP attack and when you end it. So that was a free HP punish from Cecil, who had purple health, who had purple bravery that killed Shantoto.
And just to let people know, and for people that aren't familiar, this system is kind of a little bit different from the fighters, right? Where you have the normal HP bar and you attack them. There's a bravery system put in place. You got that big juicy number right above the HP. That's your bravery. So when you get enough of that by attacking your opponents over and over, you can turn that into an HP attack, lowering the enemy's health. And the goal of the game is to get 3 KOs off the board. Just kill the opponents 3 times. That's one opponent 3 times, or all 3 opponents once each, to get that win. So it's very important to work out who's going to go for the bravery attacks, who can go for the HP attacks afterwards. There's a lot of teamwork that goes into it. We didn't really see too much, except for that Starfall was very beautiful. You saw the Emperor. What happened when the Cecil got that kill? He put him into that Starfall, where he was just getting hit by all those barrage of meteors. You're stuck in that attack for 7 seconds or something ridiculous. So it gave Cecil all the time in the world to throw out an HP attack, Dark Flame, the long-range one, to get that kill. That's a lot of teamwork that you're going to be seeing later on.
What's actually really interesting about the Starfall that you talked about is that Cecil didn't go for the immediate HP. He waited a bit. He allowed all of the hits for Starfall to hit before Meteor came down and hit him, so that Emperor does get the bravery break and the extra bravery from Starfall's added bravery attacks.
Yeah, it buffs up the bravery for the Emperor, the person who ignited that. And you know what? I don't know, this song is one of the best menu songs I've heard in a quite while. Every single time you go to that character select screen, you're going to be like, okay, I'm ready for a match. Here we go. I'm picking my summons. Looks like we got Shiva across the board again, but wait, hold on a second. We got Odin coming out. Now, Odin's kind of a different summon in the fact that it buffs up how fast you go with the dash, increases the dash gauge as well, and you're going to be playing on Stellar Fulcrum. This is the stage from Final Fantasy XI.
This is a really big stage, very beneficial for both Emperor and Shantoto. Shantoto can zone out Kain if she needs to. Seems like they're going to stick with Dark Knight Cecil for now, especially since he can be more grounded here.
All right, here we go.
Sephiroth going with the Dark Wave, too.
They're just playing the neutral right now, trying to wait for someone to make that first move. Usually, this happens until the first crystal spawns, and all hell breaks loose. There we go. You see what's going on right there is Kain was trying to hit him with the Bravery attack. She hits the first 2 swings, doesn't commit to the final swing, so one of his teammates can pick up an HP attack afterwards. It's something you'll see a lot in the high-level play, is just someone just trying to set up the opponents to get those team combos. And right, he's just going a pretty ham right there. You got the break on the lightning, instantly switching targets. You got to be constantly on the move. You don't want to be too tunnel vision onto one opponent.
Yeah, tunnel visioning in this game is really bad for your team because, as you saw there, Kain did tunnel vision at Sephiroth trying to kill him, and he ate an HP attack instead for it.
There we go. Emperor's putting out a lot of projectiles. So Emperor's kind of like a trap-based character. My man just wants to throw traps everywhere, just to keep his opponents guessing where they go. Nowhere is safe. Gets Army of One by the lightning. We got a lot of bravery on her. You can easily get a one-hit kill on someone, but now the opponents recognize that, start targeting her, get rid of that defeating bravery. That's why it's also purple. If someone has purple bravery just like that, can easily get a kill right off the wall rush, connects the lightning strike, and takes away the first blood.
Sephiroth's in Genova form right now. He seems to be trying to help out Lightning, getting this tandem attack. Not going to get anything off of that as Lightning does her lightning strike there.
He didn't even need to help her, man. She just got that wall rush on her own. She's at a one-man army. That's actually her EX skill. Army of One indeed.
You cannot count Blue Team out yet because this is still pretty even. Even though Blue Team's down in health, Red Team can still lose both players at once. As I said, Kain almost gets her onto a wall splat, but Sephiroth looking out for her.
That was just a beautiful combo coming from Shantoto. He was getting beat up by someone. Then a teammate came in and tried to save him. Throws out the salvation sights from downtown. Just didn't see it coming. And the red team bringing it back.
Wow, Kain not really happy with how they lost their salvation sight. Destroying him from back there.
The sneakiest of salvation sights. I don't know how many times I saw Shantoto land that attack. Like, you just throw it out there. When you have, like, a long-range wave HP attack, it can become tough to, like, pay attention to that when you're, like, looking at other opponents.
Especially with Salvation Sight, it's almost invisible when it travels to you, and it's almost instant when it hits you.
Yeah, it can be insanely tough.
That was a really good play from Red Team, counterpicking to a large arena, allowing Shantoto to do her work and allowing Sephiroth to actually cover her.
So I'm confused. I thought it was random stages. Are they actually picking stages on the thing? Like counterpicking to Stellar Fulcrum? I was under the impression that it's random.
I thought they were...
well, I guess when you look at the screen right here.
Yeah, no. Looks like one of them is going to choose random here, but... whatever the case, that stage select still helped them out really well.
Yeah, I feel like it is. We just found out it is random stages, but it's very important to be able to adapt to the stage, right? So what happens in the character select screen is you actually see what stage is coming up, so you can change your loadout. You can't change your character, but you can change out what HP attack you want to equip, what EX skills you want to equip, because each character comes natively with 4 HP attacks. You know, besides the Vaughn. Vaughn gets like 7 or something ridiculous because he has the ability to equip 2 at once.
Yes.
But the other unique EX skills, you can equip, there's like Mighty Strike, which doubles the attack of yourself and nearby teammates. You got Mighty Defense, which does defense. HP regen is a really good skill to have on, just be able to heal people. Because someone low on health, a good strategy is to throw an HP regen on them, back off, and let them run rampant.
One of my favorite combos to do with Mighty Strikes is Action Ren Shield, which lowers the enemy's defenses by, I think, 1.5, by a 1.5 multiplier.
It does that by a lot. And if you get a wall rush by a Sephiroth with that combo, you can just kiss that bravery goodbye.
You know, I'm more scared of getting hit by Cloud's Omni Slash. That 10-hit super armor HP combo does so much damage if all hits connect.
All right, looks like we're going to Besaid Island. Spira Ahoy. This is one of the biggest maps in the game. It is just gigantic. You'll notice right when this game starts how far they have to dash just to get to each other.
They are on opposite sides of the island, having to dash through the shallow waters, and Kane is just scouting out Shantoto for now.
And there he goes. He tried to bait him out. The Sephiroth tried to poke in, but the Kane's just going to chill back and throw out a projectile. Just playing that waiting game. Ace is throwing out a bunch of projectiles in the background. We got a connection for Kane. Connecting that projectile into another attack. You see Sephiroth trying to come in to protect him. That was good stuff for coming from Shantoto. Recognizing that Sephiroth caught him in the shield block, threw out the Salvation Scythe afterwards to catch him in the middle of his shield stun.
He's going to go for another Cyclone. He actually goes for his HP attack, flashes with a Salvation Scythe, and gets himself out of there. Something that not a lot of people know is that there's some HP attacks that counter other HP attacks because they are resistant to stun.
Yeah, Avenger's kind of a unique HP attack because it blocks bravery attacks. If someone swings at you while you use Avenger, it'll just block that. As long as it's a bravery attack, obviously. Now you got Ace over here, hard at the cards. Now this guy, what you want to do with Ace is just keep drawing cards, and once you have like two of the same color or three of the same color, you use it. And depending on what color it is, gives you a different buff. You got yellow, which gives you buffs. Blue gives you healing. Nice fire RF HP attack coming from Ace. They're going to try to go for a triple summon. Are we actually going to see it? Oh, it's looking super messy right now. Not being able to get all three people in the same coordination, and they're paying the price for it. At this point, they might as well just try to finish it off. I don't know how much of that bar they filled.
I really want them to get rid of that Shantoto right now. That is a very dangerous bravery number for both Kane and Cecil. Shantoto has a Salvation Scythe.
Once again, Cecil was not paying attention. Salvation Scythe coming in from behind. Now, this is where Shantoto's at her brightest, right? She's got the low HP, giving her the rage mode so she can just swing out even harder. Going for the enfeeble. When you're enfeebled, you lose all of your dash meter and can't run away. Super good skill for when you're trying to chase after an opponent.
I would like to see this Ace slow down with his fire rifle while they let that happen.
That took so long to get that summon. I don't know what was going on. Because what happens is if all three players go for the summoning at the same time, instantly comes out. It's something you just got to have good team coordination in order to try to make that apply.
I'm wondering why Shantoto decided not to go a little bit closer before she used Salvation Scythe. It seemed like she panicked and tried to go for Salvation Scythe to get rid of it, but doesn't get it instead.
That's okay. She's still living in the game, and you know everyone on the blue team is looking at her way.
Looks like Sephiroth is playing around all of these ice pillars, trying to protect Shantoto, and gets a hit on Kane.
So right there, they were just actually abusing. Sephiroth recognized that everyone on the blue team was chasing after Shantoto. Finally go over there, punishes him for trying to attack her. She gets hit by another HP attack. She is living at 62 HP, and she is still putting in work. Kane trying to set her up for her teammate, opts to go for the Colossal Shantoto. She's invincible during, but that's super punishable.
Oh, she gets a teleport!
Super good use of the teleport, just escaping that situation.
And she gets a free HP hit, and she still avoids it.
Shantoto is going ham, 62 HP. What is she going to do? Salvation Scythe again, just throws it out. Just throws Salvation Scythe for you. Salvation Scythe for you, 1k damage a pop.
This is very dangerous for the red team. They are hinging on Shantoto not dying now, especially with Sephiroth's health. Anyone can kill anyone right now. And Kane tried to set up for a tandem attack, does not get anything off of it.
Yeah, Shantoto got away from that dash because she enfeebled, but just wasn't enough. Had another long-range HP attack coming from the enemy Cecil. And blue team narrowly taking that win.
That was looking very grim for blue team at the beginning, and they just allowed Shantoto to build up her bravery and continue to chip away at their HP. Luckily for them, they had Cecil covering the ground whenever Shantoto wanted to run away.
It was just really good evasion, right?
No, her evasion was godlike. I mean, she ran in and weaved in and out.
So it looks like that was the set. Looks like winners finals and losers finals are both best 2 of 3. Grand finals being best 3 of 5. Seems to be the case. But yeah, as you said, the Shantoto was doing such a fantastic job of just avoiding stuff. Because when you go for a Colossal Shantoto, yes, you're invincible, but it's super punishable. And is that me with a machine gun plan?
Yeah, man. Actually, Laguna, one of my favorite characters from Final Fantasy overall. He's so fun.
I saw him. Laguna's like, I agree. I love Laguna. I've always thought about, like, you know how there's a Crisis Core for Final Fantasy 7?
Yes.
But they should make a Crisis Core for Final Fantasy 8, man.
You know what's funny about you mentioning Crisis Core?
Bring it up, man.
They actually have a game for Valentine, too. So it's very possible that they can have a game for Laguna as well.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a Crisis Core for 8 where you go through the adventures of Laguna, Kyros, and Board.
Yeah.
That's what I want, man. But enough about that. Let's go back. Let's bring it back into Dissidia.
I want more. I actually want more Final Fantasy like Type 0. Type 0 is one of my favorite Final Fantasies.
Really?
Because if it's
is that why you play
war,
Ace?
Yes.
All right, gotcha.
That and Rem's not in the game yet.
Huh?
Rem from Type 0 is not in the game yet. I will pick her up.
She's in Opera Omnia.
Yeah, she's in Opera Omnia and Record Keeper, and I always have a Type 0 team on my team.
Can I cut in for a sec, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I like doing this for all the people who commentate on this stream for the first time. I'm assuming you like Man in the Machine Gun.
Yeah.
But do you guys have a song that you jam harder to than this?
From Final Fantasy?
Any Final, or anything in general, but Final Fantasy.
Massive Explosion from
Okay,
NT.
Massive Explosion's pretty light. That's like the basic one.
Okay.
Everyone knows that song that plays Dissidia anyways.
All right, how about
but it's a good song.
How about Sunlit Waterscape from 13?
Oh,
and
good choice.
Either Crimson Blit or Champion of the Goddess from 13 too.
You know what I want? I want Fighters of the Crystal from 11.
Oh, that's a really
Fighters
good song,
of the Crystal.
actually.
Let me write that one down in the future.
Sure, Fighters of the Crystal from 11. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, this one. You're like in
Sunlit
the field
Waterscape?
running through. Yeah, I remember like running through the fields with like lightning and hope.
Oh my goodness.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Lightning Hope. It was Vanille and Saz, I think.
It was Vanille Saz, and then in 13-2, you run through this with Noel Kreis and Sarah Farron.
Ooh, nice.
And then you actually get to meet Snow in the Sunlit Waterscape in 13-2.
Hey, spoilers though. Spoilers
Right.
for people, for the folks at home that have not,
Oh,
they didn't know.
It's been out for 7 years now, so
That's fair.
yeah, fair enough. Like when people say, "Oh, Ocarina of Time spoilers," boy, it's been out for 20 years. Come on.
Okay. There's still people out there that have not I just discovered something from like the old school Final Fantasies because like
Oh, really?
I've beaten all the Final Fantasies up to 15,
Yeah.
except for Final Fantasy 5.
Really?
So I'm like, you know what? So I'm in the middle of playing 5, and I'm just like, whoa, that happened? I couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna say it on stream, obviously, but there's like a plot turning point where I had no idea that was gonna happen. Ooh, gotta get into spectator
Spectate.
mode. Coming up here for a losers finals. Let's get it, man. Who do you think is gonna win this?
All right, so looks like we have the Sephiroth Shantoto and Lightning player along with another team that I actually haven't seen play today.
That was the team from the January event, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was them. But we're going to be moving into our next match here, Losers Finals, best 2 of 3 here at Dissidia NT Wednesday Night Finals. Remember, guys, this is going to be a recurring event for 4 months. So this is the March event. We're going to have one in April, one in May, and one in June. And I don't know the exact dates. I know they're out there somewhere on the Next Level Up Twitter account. But they're definitely trying to 1 month try to test the waters because we're going to see what the feedback is on this tournament, see how people have been enjoying the experience, if they've been enjoying people been coming out, if it's been getting good reception. They'll look and trying to continue the event because it's kind of like a hard game to have offline because you need all the setups for it, right?
Yeah, and also shout out to Square Enix for making it way easier to spectate this.
Oh,
we did not have a spectator mode before this.
This spectator mode, when they added the spectator mode, I got super hyped. I was like, yes, this is exactly what we need. Because now we can switch between the cameras. Because I know during the January event, they would just have it like set on like one camera.
And then they had to switch between layouts. Like, oh, we have to stay set on this one character.
Yeah, so the one in January, we were only able to capture 2 consoles.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's easier said than done, especially with the hardware given to us and whatnot.
So when you heard spectator mode, you were just like...
When I heard spectator mode, I'm like, oh my god, all I have to do is just bring one more PS4.
Yes. Let's go. We are set, man.
I was very scared for when they said they wanted the city to go eSports because I thought that we would need 6 capture cards for 1 match.
Oh,
and
no,
luckily,
no.
Square Enix
I
followed up
saw
right after that.
a spectator mode was definitely going to come out. So it just took them a sec. But also, for some reason, they thought it was a good idea to give me the controller for spectator mode.
You want to give it to him? Go for it.
No, I want it. I need that power. It's a power move. So I can highlight the, if I see like a Tidus or something, if I see a Vaughn, I'm gonna be highlighting.
You're just gonna jump on them like, you know what? These are my characters.
Yeah.
Man, look at this biased commentator over here.
Wait, no, what? No. I just want to see some Tidus action, man. It looks like
Gotta give all the characters some love, though.
Oh, we're actually gonna have a
I'm seeing
variant.
I'm seeing a triple Vanguard team. I don't know if this is like troll, but
Actually,
tell me about this team. What do you think? What do you think? Because right now, one of these teams has a Cloud, Sephiroth, and Furion.
Okay, so the thing about Furion is, if you don't know, Furion is the best grounded neutral character in the game. He has a terrible aerial game, though, but he can confirm if he gets the first hit of his ground combo, he can convert into almost anything in the game. And this is really good because Cloud can't really get any charged attacks off of it, and Sephiroth is really good at following up with his dash cancels on top of that. So I would like to see how this triple Vanguard works out for them.
Now, I think their biggest threat is going to be Shantoto because she is a marksman. Marksmen are really good at just not having to approach the Vanguards. They can just chill back and throw projectiles all day, and they really will have a hard time of trying to get in. That's something I'm going to suspect from this team.
Looks like Furion's going straight for the Weapon Master, not going to get anything off of it. And Sephiroth going straight for Cloud. Nice.
Sees an opening Furion. You just told me that Furion was not an aerial fighter, but my man is up there making moves.
I'm not sure what that Furion's doing. He's already down on the ground eating an HP attack.
Okay, Sephiroth's dashing all around. Sees the enemy. Sephiroth throwing out some projectiles. Tries to get in there. Sephiroth's so good at just closing the gap with this long sword.
Very interesting. He goes for the Octoslash right after the whiff.
That was super smart. What happened is he was trying to attack someone else, trying to bait out that opponent to approach him. So noticed it, then went for the Octoslash right after and got a sweet 3,200 damage.
I like what this Sephiroth is doing. He's just camping whoever has low HP, showing that his presence is still very violent. And he goes for the Omnislash, and Omnislash does have super armor, and he can still cancel himself out of it after the end of Omnislash.
Lightning was trying to get that lightning strike punished afterwards. It just wasn't quick enough. Colossal Shantoto coming out, trying to remove some bravery from the red team. Got Cloud throwing out a projectile, trying to keep this Lightning away. We got a one-on-one battle going on over here. Limit Break is set. Lightning's going to have to be super wary of the Omni Slash because he's going to be looking for it. He can charge super fast with it. Here comes the Omni Slash. Baits out the sidestep. Gets the swing. That's
purple.
Mundo damage. 3,800. That's a full HP bar. Get out of here.
He started that whole combo at 2,200 and ended with enough just to kill Lightning there.
That is a level 4 Limit Break, my guy. Trying to punish
oh my goodness.
Trying to punish that Octoslash with another Octoslash. One stock left for red team. Army of one coming in strong from Lightning.
Go for a Lightning Strike.
Bam! Instant kill. Get that out of here. That's 2 kills from 3,500 plus. My word.
Wow, while I was all right with the triple Vanguard, it does not look like it's going to work against this team. Lightning did shut down Sephiroth whenever he did get a whiff. And this Lightning is really good at recognizing when he's in end lag.
They did a phenomenal job of covering each other's backs.
Yeah.
Now, in Dissidia, there's this very loose triangle, super loose, where Vanguard beats Assassin, Assassin beats Marksman, Marksman beats Vanguard. It's not 100% all the time. It depends on the character as well, but it's a super loose system. So it's kind of funny that I see the Lightning with third, the Assassin, against the 3 Vanguards.
Kind of akin to the weapon triangle. Return to lobby.
Gotcha.
Kind of akin to the weapon triangle in Fire Emblem, actually. And
that's what I was thinking of, too.
Yeah, and honestly, what happened there is...
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a statue right here. If you guys remember the statue, anyone that wins the tournament gets their name engraved on it for all 4 events. Yeah. This guy right here. So you see these little things? These are empty. They're going to actually have people ingraining their names onto it, the winners. All 4 events. I don't think so. I don't want to test it.
No. We can't.
Why are you guys invading this? Yo. No, this is for the winners. It's for the winners, though. It's for the winners. No, you're right. We're all winners.
We're all winners here.
Except me.
Oh, come on, man.
You're a winner for helping us run this stream. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Just like Square Enix is a winner for hosting this tournament.
Thank you, Square Enix.
Yo, this got the love. We can put it up there.
Okay.
Let's show it again. Show what the winners of today are going to be getting today.
We're going to get this Squall action figure coming out. Look at how pristine that is, Squall.
He looks like Squall Leonhardt from Dissidia.
Yeah, not the Squall Leon that you know from Kingdom Hearts. Actually,
who? Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
Dude,
from Kingdom Hearts.
I got a story to tell. So when I first played Kingdom Hearts 1 back in 2002, a long time ago.
Yeah.
But they kept alluding that you're going to meet this guy named Leon the whole time. I had no idea it was Squall. I was just like, who could this character be? I was trying to go through like every Disney character I could think of who it could be, like a lion or something like that. Leon the lion? Huh. And then I saw it was Squall, and I was like, wait, why? His name's Squall. Why is it?
I was actually very surprised to find a Tidus sitting there at the beach in Destiny Islands. Like, wow, you look really
on the beach. Besaid Island.
Yo, I was just
Destiny Island, Besaid Island.
I was just really surprised to find him and Selfie there, especially with Waka. And like,
They're on the beach.
I know they were on the beach.
They're having a fun time.
I just didn't expect it as a kid.
They're playing water games.
Also, we're going with triple Vanguard again. We got Sephiroth, Cloud, and Furion. I would like to see this Variant stay on the ground way more this time.
I mean, honestly, they were bringing it back a little bit. They just lost momentum near the end.
Near the end, they just allowed Lightning to counter whatever they were trying to do. And it looks like they're starting to play in a triangle formation. And number 3's gonna try to flank around, not gonna get it. Lightning, with her eyes, gets hit by Furion's combo.
Yeah, Furion doing a fantastic job of just walling out Lightning from trying to approach him. Cloud just going to be able to stuff that out. Lightning chilling in the background. Furion just kind of staying in that center wall. We have a wall rush opportunity over here. Everyone, this is the fun zone. Everyone's all in one spot. Against the Furion, this is a bad idea.
Shantoto not wanting any of that, staying outside. Sephiroth chasing her down now. It's getting hit by another Sephiroth hit.
Going to Sephiroth on the red team, gets that Octus Slash, can be able to get some big damage. Not enough to get the kill though. 3,300. One more swing will do it for him. Gonna drop that
Bravery Conduit.
Super smart thing. So when you go for the Bravery Conduit, the EX skill, it actually allows you to break someone super easily by just throwing it out there. If they're super low, it'll break them, gives you a free bonus 1,000 Bravery, and it comes out instantly.
That was very dangerous for Shantoto to be caught in Octus Slash. She almost got broken from that, sitting at 16 Bravery. She needs to get rid of Sephiroth from her face right now. And just as I say that, someone comes to save Shantoto.
Yeah, red team Sephiroth wants to get in there. You know, he's like locked onto Shantoto. Gets enfeebled. He cannot run away while the enemy Sephiroth looking for an opening. Trying to get the wall rush. Cloud in there. Trying to help him out. Blue team does have their summon ready to go. They have a KO. This would be the perfect time to go for a summon. It's 3-2. You have wide open, but they're still going to continue the pressure instead.
Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth gonna run all the way in, trying to get that Cloud. Loses a teammate while being tunnel vision. Here we go. Does not get anything off of Heartless Angel, but gets hit by Furion, who goes for a neutral ground attack. Not gonna get anything off of that.
Hey, Sephiroth throwing him in there. Opts to just go for another Bravery attack at 7 HP. He recognized that Lightning was coming right behind him and tried to block him. Opt to go for a quicker attack instead. Let's see what Cloud's up to, you know?
Gash them with swords of ice.
Okay, so we got the summon coming in from blue team. This is going to help out a lot because it requires the red team to have to avoid all these obstacles coming their way. This icy presence. See him trying to go for that Omni Slash. Gets hit by a Salvation Scythe coming out of left field.
Oh, we have an Enfeeble coming in. That's actually going to help Genova damage his debuff a lot more. Genova does reduce your speed by quite a few, and with it, Enfeeble, which increases debuff. Oh my goodness, he was not allowed to move.
Rush.
Look how many people were there on him.
Quit bullying him.
Lightning saying goodbye to the old mascot of Final Fantasy, saying, I'm the new face, I'm the Louis Vuitton. Let's go.
Threw him against the wall. Could not do anything, could not move out of there. They were just done for. And Shiva definitely helped them out. I feel like once you get your summon out, you just become way more aggressive.
Yes.
Like, and you should be, because you technically have like a fourth quote-unquote party member. Just an invincible one that's really broken, has a lot of attacks out there.
And you get broken almost any time you get hit by them. So why not? You get a free bravery break off of that if you do get a confirmed hit. As I saw back in the January, actually the first event here in January. Okay, of course.
All right, Oz is going to be taking off here. We're going to get a little bit of a commentator swap here. Joining me here on the mic, how are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing okay. My name's Doppels.
Doppels, nice to meet you. I'm Asti.
Nice to meet you, Asti.
Welcome to the stream.
I am feeling very welcome to the stream. This is not my first time on the stream.
Queue up the spectator vote, please.
Oh, spectator? You got it.
So yes, this is not technically my first time on the Level Up stream.
Well,
but
welcome aboard.
This is my first time for DISSIDIA. So This is going to be interesting.
You a big Dissidia fan?
Yes, I've been playing since the originals.
Let's go.
It's
2009 PSP days? My man's.
Japanese version.
Ooh, okay. I didn't go that far.
Modded my PSP just to be able to play it.
Dang.
So I was really into it.
Oh, this is Fighters of the Crystal. My man hooked me up with a good song.
Oh,
I like it. I like it a lot.
You asked for it.
You like the Fighters of the Crystal? My
Yeah.
man. You got the Final Fantasy 11 taste?
Final Fantasy 11 taste? I grew up with Final Fantasy 11. Are we bonding right now?
We're bonding.
I think we're
I
bonding
think we're
right
bonding
now. Thank
right
God. So Final Fantasy 11, one of my favorite MMOs of all time from back.
Absolutely.
Did not age very well, I don't think, comparatively. But back in its time, in its glory days, like when you were just like a kid in middle school and high school, and you don't have too much, you have all the free time in the world.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely. That's the thing about 11 that was it was special, but it was something that you can't really play when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Because when you're an adult, you have responsibilities. You know, you can't play for 7 hours a day trying to get one level a day.
Yeah.
Hoping that you get one level a day.
Hoping that you don't die and lose 10% of your experience points because you died in Valkyrie Dunes trying to find a party at level 15.
Sounds like someone's PTSD has been triggered over here.
Oh,
A little bit.
No, oh, absolutely. You know how many times I almost got to max level. I was like level 74.
Uh-huh.
And I almost got to 75. And I
Level
was
down.
this close. And then every single time, like I literally maybe 100 EXP away, I'd get killed by a Link. Or I'd be on my way back from town, and then like I'd get aggro from something I didn't see.
Some nasty crab, dude.
It's always the crap.
The thing is, what made 11 beautiful was the sense of community.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like, because it was impossible to play that game by yourself unless you played Beastmaster. You had to have, like, an actual party to go to the dunes, kill stuff together with the 6-person party, and if someone says, I gotta go, that's the end of the party. Like,
absolutely.
It's just over. They didn't have, like, the automatic queue times.
Right, because what ended up happening was this was before WoW kind of took off.
Yeah.
So they were kind of following the EverQuest model. And not only that, you couldn't pick your server. So if you wanted to play with a friend, you basically had to kind of get lucky or had to specifically pay money to transfer.
Yeah,
and
that's whack.
It's very whack. But this is also 2001.
This is 2001. It was a different time.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Someone in the chat said that you only lose 500 XP nowadays at level 99.
Oh. See, the game's I have not played 11 in a long time, so I have no idea what the difference is.
I have looked into it.
I didn't even know there was a level 99. That's
there
how
is
long
now.
it's
There is
been.
now.
That's how long it's been.
As a 14 player, I heard that they made 11 like a lot nicer.
Absolutely. They made it a lot more user-friendly. I actually looked into it. It's funny. You can solo all the content now.
In 11? What?
Because they have this system where you can get your own NPCs to fight with you.
Oh, that's
including
sick.
like story
like
NPCs.
Shantoto or someone?
Yeah, I don't know Shantoto's one. I know Prish is one.
Who's the
Omiya.
Sandorian guy? The Knights, the Prince.
Oh. Tryon.
Tryon, yeah, dude. I love Tryon. He's a paladin.
Absolutely.
I was a paladin in that game. I mean, I actually played Samurai, but I wanted to be a paladin, but I was too lazy to level up a second job.
Red Mage?
It was a time commitment.
It was. I played Red Mage because I love the hat, to be perfectly honest.
So you were the refresh dude.
You're
the guy that had to refresh.
I was
everybody.
the refresh bot. Yeah. That's basically what you ended up being. I wanted to be the jack of all trades guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't really work out because, you're a main healer now.
Yeah.
Oh, you picked Red Mage. I'm sorry.
Like,
that looks like White Mage to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, wait. You put that sword away. Put on that
Absolutely.
Earth Staff really quick.
Which is why I was very happy with Red Mage.
Here.
Dude, I'm sorry. We're just going ham on 11. Let's go back to Dissidia.
Absolutely.
Speaking of community, it's really cool to see a Dissidia NT bringing out the community out here to this local event, because this is like the first time we've had a Dissidia tournament at a local. I mean, besides like the January events and like after the game's released.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Absolutely. I think they're planning on doing it like a monthly thing,
Yes,
which is
they are in fact.
great. So
It's super cool.
yeah, I'm very ready for that.
I've already told this on the stream. On the statue right here, the prize, it's going to engrave all the winners' names.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I just know the winners are going to be engraved.
I'm sorry. I look over here. I see my. I'm not touching. I'm not touching. I'm not touching.
It's fine. Go ahead. It's totally fine. You can do it if you want.
My goddess is here, and I want her, but I can't take her.
Lightning fanboy?
Actually, not really.
Oh.
I mean, I like 13.
Okay.
I enjoy Lightning as a character.
Uh-huh.
But in terms of favorite characters, like my favorite, the actual like wife.
Lay it on me, man.
Now I'm gonna have to go with a somewhat deep cut, not that deep, but somewhat deep. So final. Kyobi's giving me a look.
Wait, what is this? I want to know. Don't just leave me in suspense.
I got you.
Tell me, please.
Final Fantasy IX is my favorite.
Okay.
It's not Freya. It's not Garnet. It's not Eiko. Thank God it's not Eiko.
Is it Beatrix?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Beatrix is actually the character I want the most in this game.
Beatrix is cool. I would love to have her in the game.
You know who else I would love?
Huh.
Lael.
Leo?
Lael from Crystal Bearers.
I actually never played Crystal Bearers.
It's good because it's a bad game. But Lael is a cool character.
Is it? I thought I heard good reviews about it. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
It was its main problem was that it was fun.
Yeah.
And it had like an interesting world and it had like the right ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the gameplay didn't really come together.
That's based off the Crystal Chronicles, right?
Yes.
It's like, okay, Crystal Chronicles for the GameCube. I love that game. You can literally get a GameCube, plug in your 4 Game Boy Advances and your cords, and it's such a convoluted mess. But once you actually get set up and you actually get 4 players, that is one hell of a game. It is so fun.
I wanted to play multiplayer in that so badly as a kid, but I was the kid that was the only one that had a Nintendo system.
Same. I agree 100%. But like 7 years later, I finally was able to play with a bunch of friends because we all had Game Boy Advances are like $20 now or something.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can get them pretty cheap.
You can just find it.
I think I actually have 2 laying around in my closet.
There you go. And I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying, maybe get like a 3DS.
Eventually. But for now, we're going to get to our match. Our
match
right here, where we have Warrior of Light, Shantoto, and Y'shtola versus Ramza, Furion, and Kane.
2 marksmen on one team.
Somewhat interesting choice. We're going to have to see how it pans out.
They were playing on Stellar Fulcrum, the Final Fantasy 11 stage. They heard us. They're just gushing about 11. They had to bring us here.
They heard us.
So this is pretty much the strategy you're going to do with Ramza, right? You start off by just going for the charge, go for the galvanize. That's going to buff up his teammates, give them a bunch of bravery, and also, buff up their attack and defense.
Absolutely. It does take him out of the fight, however, so you do have to be a little bit careful with that. So right now he's currently trying to duel with Shantoto in terms of like gathering space. He's kind of on his own though, so we're gonna have to. Okay, he's going in towards the middle.
Oh, we got a salvation site. That Shantoto has been throwing out salvation sites all day today. It's been putting in so much work.
It's really good for like clipping people randomly. Like you have to be careful of it. It's one of those things that if you see her like anywhere near you, you have to be kind of like cognizant that she's gonna be there. Oh, interesting. The Furion went with Lord of Arms. Usually when you see a Furion, they go with the Weapon Master for the ranged. But it is an interesting choice. Lord of Arms isn't a bad one per se.
Sometimes you just want that long-range HP attack, and there you go. You got 818 damage easy. Okay, my man is just spamming it at this point. Throw it out again. Do it one more time. I dare you.
Goodness gracious.
He's running away from. He's literally just spamming the Lord of Arms, which is a valid strategy in this game. If you're in the background, no one's paying attention to you, just throw it out. Let it rip.
I like it specifically because he's targeting the Shantoto with it because he noticed that the Salvation Scythe was kind of hitting a lot of their teammates, right? So he's using Lord of Arms to help clip them out. Right now, Y'shtola, however, is raising her bravery and healing her team.
Blue team's not approaching? And she's just getting away with this? Charging bravery and HP for his entire team? You've got the Holy Chain coming from Warrior of Light. That's going to cause all of the opponents nearby to force target onto him.
Unfortunately, I think that only hit one of them.
Yeah, it's a circle AoE, and then he just dies, so that effect has worn off. It's a perfect opportunity for the blue team to go for a summon. One person's knocked out. They finally got it, all 3 people summoning at the same time.
Very good. The summon is going to help out a lot. So not only does Shiva's passive, their bravery raises up faster once it goes down to 0. So it's very good for if you're just going to throw out HP attacks and use it in like a very similar manner that they've been using.
So like 4,000 bravery on this Y'shtola.
The problem is Y'shtola doesn't really kill reliably. So you're going to see that a lot. It's actually not very uncommon to see a Y'shtola run with share bravery just because they get so much. Because unfortunately, as good as Holy is, it is very limited in terms of range.
And as you said, the 4,000 bravery didn't last very long. Kane pretty much stole a lot of it. The more bravery you have, the easier it is for you to lose it all.
Absolutely.
We got the follow-up, gets the Avenger, reads the dash, or the recovery.
Gets the kill.
Super smart.
Very nice. Oh, that Warrior of Light was stuck in recovery of something.
Okay. So right there, we saw Kane just not finishing his combo, trying to let his teammate to pick up after him with the HP attack. He's doing it over and over, hoping for it finally lands. Ramza threw out so many holies, trying to get that to land. 4th time's the charm. Finally got that team combo to work out.
Goodness gracious.
Like you heard it. Like you heard the sound effect of Holy.
Every single time. Every single time.
Kane just wanted to set up so much.
Now, if that was Furion landing those combos, that wouldn't have been an issue. but it was Kane. And Kane is a lot better at moving his opponents, which is good in most cases, but in this case, not so much.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm
Yeah.
hyper Vayne.
Vayne? Oh.
Vayne looks sick.
Oh, we got our first Monk coming in. My man can actually punch you.
Exactly.
He's gonna. The best thing about that trailer was you see, oh, my back's against the wall. Oh no, psych! He goes around you mid combo and then wall rushes you. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I like especially just the idea that you can apparently move his directions at any point during that combo. So you can actually like hold left, and he'll actually teleport to the left. So you can create wall rush situations that other characters might have issues creating. It looks like it's going to be very interesting for displacement.
Yeah, I think the character's out now in the arcades.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I'm about to buy my ticket to Japan, man. I got to go test them out.
I don't have money for them. I'm sorry. Now, if I could get this beautiful trophy, maybe I could get some money. But, you know. Hey.
Put that on eBay, man.
Put it on eBay. Ooh. Make some money. I get a little shrug from Kyovi.
I feel it, man. Got some Final Fantasy X music coming in strong.
Otherworld's very good. Very good.
Such a good song. But yeah, Vayne is actually coming out to console in April.
That he is.
Was there an exact date released? I can't remember.
April 24th.
Ooh, so there's. You guys heard it here. That's the first character of the season pass. Got 5 more characters after that.
We do. And the next character, I'm going to, if you don't mind me saying, I do have a
Say it
prediction.
away.
I have a prediction.
What's your prediction, guy?
I think it's going to be Minwoo.
Minwoo, okay, this is the male between 1 and 7, right?
Yes.
Minwoo would be really good. I know one of the developers for Dissidia talked about how he wants Minwoo in the game.
You know who? Nomura.
Nomura wants
So
Minwoo.
if Nomura wants it,
Nomura
gets it. There you go. Now, it could still be Locke.
Everyone wants in North America, people want Locke. Like
Absolutely.
that's what Dissidia Discord, that's what like the Twitter's been doing. I see a lot of Locke, please, Locke. I want Sabin. I want to suplex people. I want to grab them, drag them down to the ground like they're the Phantom Train. That's what I want to do.
Now, here's an idea then.
Okay.
What about we get then a Doom Train summon to go along with that?
That'd be slick. That'd require a lot of balancing. You know what? I'll take one. I'll take one thing at a time.
You'll take one thing at a time?
I'll take the Sabin.
All right.
No,
well,
actually, you gotta like input like the Hadokens and Shoryuken inputs.
Well, either way, we're going to get right into it. No more saving. Just Shantoto right now.
This is the fun stage, dude. This is where people just blow up.
Yeah, it's very hard. Once you gain ground, it's very hard to concede it, to be absolutely sure. All right, throwing up by Raga, trying to get some sort of pressure on the Ramza to prevent him from charging up. Unfortunately,
wait, that landed?
Hello?
Ramza, what are you doing? Okay. We got another HP attack coming out here.
Oh my goodness gracious, we're just getting clipped by HP attacks left and right, and right.
Kane's running away, opting to chill back because he notices his team's getting hit by a
Oh,
lot of HP attacks.
he saw the
nice punish, goes to the Fang Claw, looks around his camera to make sure no one's chasing after him.
I'm a bit curious as to why the Lightning picked Razor Gale. I think that it's kind of...
Razor Gale is good.
It's good, but I feel like in this setup, it would not be as effective as something else because they kind of have that covered with Salvation Sight. So I'm kind of curious as to why they went with it. But, you know, they're the ones playing. I'm not.
Wall rush set up, gets hit by an HP attack, wasn't looking around his surroundings. That's one of those things where if you manage to get a wall rush on someone, you got to look around you and make sure no one's targeting you before you commit to that HP attack.
Absolutely.
Yo, wait, you just told me Razor Gale's not good? Because right there, he just got a kill. Man, it can work.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. I doubted the goddess. I doubted the goddess.
Sometimes you forget it's there. It's okay.
Yeah, you forget it's there, and I doubted the goddess, and that was the problem.
The goddess is back with a vengeance. You see Kane looking for that Fang
Absolutely.
Claw. Fishing for it. Goes for the Earth Render. Long range. Gets hit by another HP attack from the side. I'm pretty sure that was...
Oh, wow. My goodness gracious. That was fast.
Wall rushed into just... Goodbye. Lord of Arms.
Goodbye.
So I know what you're saying, man. You're saying there's a meta. There's a meta for what HP attacks they're supposed to use. But those are working.
No. I shouldn't say it like that.
Okay.
I suppose I worded it wrong.
All right.
Razor
rephrase
Girl.
it for me.
Okay. I think Razor Girl has its uses.
It does.
With that setup, I wasn't necessarily sure, but now seeing it in action, I can kind of see it. Maybe there are still... We good? Okay. You know, maybe we can... maybe Thunderfall would work better with the setup. I don't know for sure. It would be hard to say. Because... There you go. Sorry, we got a little controller...
Sorry, when I got to cast and run the controller, man, like it's like I tunnel vision on here. Instead of in-game.
You should not tunnel vision in-game, though.
So that's why you're not in top 3, right?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Same.
I'm not in top 3 because I didn't enter.
I'm not in top 3 because, unfortunately, none of the people I normally play with are local. So.
Oof. Who do you play with normally?
I play with friends.
Okay, all right. Gotcha.
So I usually try to stick with the same people, and that's a pretty good strategy in general. By the way,
Build that synergy.
By the way, I just want to hold on, Kyobi. Best final boss fight.
That's why I was giving him the thumbs
Crap.
up.
Yeah, this boss fight was ridiculous.
I love it so much. Knights of the Round is one of the best fights in Final Fantasy XIV, despite being the easiest. Because you could literally ignore all of mechanics. It does not matter, because you will win anyways. But you see a bunch of pretty lights. It's like watching a Final Fantasy VII summon.
You know what?
They tried to reference it.
You know
I
what's
know
funny, actually? Like, me and my guild, we actually played through that fight honestly, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
Well, could you even do that, like, day one? Or, like, did
Day
it just
one?
get easier?
No.
It was generally still really easy, but generally you still have to do mechanics day one.
Okay.
From what I heard. I didn't play day one, so I just know by what hearsay is. Now, we did not really have much of a switch up on characters, however, I'm noticing.
So going from MMO back to Besaida Island, the big beach. I mean, you know,
Big beach. Where's Waka?
where is he, man? He's coming soon, TM.
He's in Upper Omnia, out now for mobile phones.
Oh, yeah, he did just come out. Dude, Opera Omnia, I keep playing that game, but we're here in NT.
All right,
Rob's going to start off with that summon.
All right, we're starting off with checking on Furion, seeing how he's doing. Furion is one of those characters that kind of has somewhat of a range problem, where if he gets close to you, he's very dangerous. But he has to kind of get to that range, and he's a little slow doing it. Plus, he can't really do it in the air. So he's going to have to kind of find his way in through all these big projectiles like that. So Salvation Sight's going to be a bit of a problem. Right now, Sephiroth is just kind of like keeping people out, using his really big normals just to kind of bully people, just throw them around, just, act like Sephiroth. Yeah. Be like the ex-hero of Shinra, as it were.
And you got Lightning over here just going for the crystal.
Absolutely.
Completely uncontested. No one was trying to fight off against that, so she just got that for free.
Absolutely. Now, you have to kind of weigh the benefits of that to see if that's worth it. In that case, I think it was, personally. But it would really depend on, I guess, what the other team was doing, if the other two characters were getting ganged up on.
You got to make sure your teammates are playing safe.
Yes.
You know, like they shouldn't be. You should let them know, hey, I'm going after the core. Try not to do anything crazy like spam HP attacks close to people.
Right. At least bad ones.
Yeah. There you go. Salvation Sight just throwing it. All three of them were there. It forced them to split up. So
very good.
Throw it out there.
Very good to just like say, you know what? I don't want you guys here right now. Just leave. Part the seas.
Well, Salvation Sight is just gonna a good move to spam anyways because it adds on debuffs as well.
Absolutely. Plus the tracking is just very strong.
Yeah. Oh, red team's got a summon ready to go. Can they get it together? Sephiroth's down for the count. Getting Fang Clawed over there. That's going to be one
gracious.
kill.
Shantoto is down. Uh-oh.
There we go. Furion going ham.
All right. He's kind of going in towards the other team right now. Would like to see him kind of back up a little bit. All right. There you go. Good watching out for Ramza.
Yeah, good use of the Lord of Arms. Those out there. Oh, that was a really greedy summon. Ramza is going to be able to punch that with the holy.
Goodness gracious.
There's another kill against the Sephiroth.
The red team is hurting. They need this. They can't lose this.
They need a dream.
They do. They need to play more careful. But at this point right now, like Lightning needs to stay out of there. Because right now it's very, very dangerous for Lightning to do much of anything. All right, they're summoning.
They're trying to get off, but blue team's playing super aggressive. They don't want them to get that free summon, not until they get enough bar, because the summon could be the way for them to turn this game around. You know, blue team is winning by 2 stocks.
Absolutely, so they have to be extremely careful. Uh-oh.
That's it. I heard the Fang Claw. Furion's going to hold that Lightning in place for Kane to get that Fang Claw. I don't think it's going to kill her, but it's going to do a lot of damage. He has 2,100 bravery. Let's get a zoom in on that.
Is it on Lightning? Then
oh my God!
Gracious, so
36
close.
HP. Red Dream
by a prayer, the savior of Unavelza.
They're hanging on, man.
Hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
Now I don't know how much Odin's going to be able to bring to the table here.
Getting the summon still helps because it does create some breathing room. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh goodness gracious.
This Kane is fishing for Fang and Claw against the Lightning.
Absolutely. I don't blame them because that Lightning is very close. Kane does dodge Zantetsuken, so...
Odin actually just hit both of their teammates, though, so
that
they're
was
at
really
0
good.
bravery apiece.
But he's still got to be careful. Okay, I do like how he's playing. The Lightning's playing very patient. Just kind of waiting to see what the Kane does, to not really commit to anything too much.
He should definitely not commit to anything whatsoever. I don't know what his teammates are. I guess they're doing like a 2v1 over there.
They're trying to... Oh,
wait, that was
goodness
just that was the
gracious.
definition of tunnel vision, man. Like he was looking at the
Goodness
lightning
gracious.
the whole time, was not paying attention
Too much.
to any of the HP attacks coming from behind. Now this could be the red team's
All right.
opportunity.
Are we going to see the comeback? They only have a minute, so they have to get their kills really soon.
Well, let's see what's going to happen with Lightning, 'cause I'm pretty sure they're going to be going after her. They literally just need 1 HP attack against her, and they can win this entire tournament.
All right,
Instead,
they
they're
got
gonna,
to summon. That might be it.
they're going to chill back, get that summon off. She was
Oh,
coming.
I see what you did there. You chill to make them chill. You make them
Yeah, unintentional.
unintentional. You say. Oh,
Got
goodness
holy
gracious!
action just coming
Now-
out so strongly from Ramza.
Absolutely, Ramzo's holy is very good.
Yeah, for those Lord
All
of
right,
Arms.
Lightning's doing a very good job at playing evasive. Oh, they get Ramza. Oh no.
Hey, Kane's trying to set him up.
Oh,
There's
that's
a wall
it.
rush.
That's it.
Somebody needs to save him. Can he save him in time?
No.
Oh, he hit him though. He hit him at the last second, but it was too late.
That was unfortunate.
So Jonah's team is gonna take it home.
Marvel is anime. Is
Dang.
indeed proving
That Marvel is in fact still anime.
it is anime.
Will anyone compete with them?
Well,
They've won so many events. They've won SCR. They've won the January tournaments, the fantasy finals, and now they've won the first Wednesday night fights, and they're going to get their names engraved
on
into
this
the statue.
beautiful trophy.
Aha, supplied by
Absolutely.
Square Enix.
Supplied by Square Enix. You know what? This trophy better. I'm glad this trophy is beautiful. You know why? Because I did bring a little special gift to show up to the stream, and
Oh, did you
unfortunately,
now?
I could not show it off because the trophy takes precedence.
Oh, there you go.
So unfortunately, it's gonna have to wait for next time.
Of course.
But
Got the statue. Oh,
Hey.
here we go.
alrighty,
We're moving it over there. I think we're going to try to get the signing on the camera. Should we move out of the...
I think they're doing the thing.
Do we want to get this on camera? Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty.
There it is. There's
Shout
the
outs to my
beauty.
man Julian. You know, yo, what's up? You know, technically this means just a reminder that this guy is good at Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear 2, and this guy is also good at Blaze Blue.
You mean Tekken?
So,
At both.
My just said, Dad, they just actually said that was his trophy. Even though it technically isn't yet. You still have 3 more events, my guy.
Oh, you gotta earn it.
You got to earn it.
You gotta earn
Just
it.
because you won one doesn't mean you won them all.
And you don't got Claudio in this game, bud. You got your hotcakes? All right.
All right, looks like we get some photos here. So that's going to be DISSIDIA NT here today at
Absolutely.
Wednesday Night Fights. It's always cool to have it out here. I'm glad that Vi and everyone at the eSports Arena allowed this game to be here.
Absolutely.
It's really fun to see it happen in the competition.
It's definitely something we've been working on in the background. I talked to him way back in the day. I would say about a year ago or so. Brought it up to him before, like when NT, not a little bit before when NT was announced, right? And I told, we went over the logistics. We thought about it, and it's taken a while to kind of understand it. But I feel like this format's pretty decent. So we're gonna have to see if it keeps up this way. Maybe it does. Maybe the more people will show up. These beautiful Squall
They
figures.
each get a Squall figurine. Can we put that on the stream really quick? Can we see the Squall figurines? I just want to look at it.
They got
There it is. How about open that up? Open that up right here. Yeah, right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, look at that.
Look at
Look
it.
at that.
Look at that extremely angsty boy.
Yo, shouts to Square Enix for supplying us with that
Absolutely.
statue.
Of the angstiest boy in Final Fantasy history.
I don't think he's angsty.
He's incredibly
I think
angsty.
he's a loner.
He is a loner.
I think loner and angsty people are different.
They can be.
He just says
They can
whatever
be.
because he doesn't want to deal with other people's problems. He just wants to do his own thing.
He's-
How's that angsty?
All right. I'm sorry.
I said, how is that angsty?
How is that angsty?
Because he wants to do his
Because
own
he
thing.
has all
He doesn't
these
want to deal with other people's problems.
because he deals with all the
famous line,
problems.
go talk to a wall.
Exactly. He's always internalizing everything. All he does is think about his problems. Because when you think about your problems constantly like that, that leads to angst.
Listen, I play Final Fantasy VIII. I've seen a lot of his dialogues. A lot of it is ellipses.
You seen a lot of his ellipses?
I've seen a lot of ellipses.
Man, my good sir, I played every single one, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't get me wrong. I may not be the hugest fan of 8, but I do appreciate what it does.
I love 8. I love 8.
You love 8?
I admit that I'm nostalgia blind by it, but I actually just adore it. There's just something about pushing R1 when you swing with Squall and getting the trigger and your controller vibrating when you get it.
Absolutely. Gameplay-wise, I will say it is up there, even if it is pretty easy to break.
Yeah.
You
can break that game at level 2.
Pretty much. And it
Just draw 100 fires.
And you get punished for leveling up.
Yeah, that I actually kind of like that because
Hold up.
what?
Say that again?
You get punished for leveling up. When you level up, your enemies level up, and they become stronger.
It takes the Bethesda route,
Yeah.
basically, except way more BS.
I like it.
Personally, I'm more a fan of the classical style.
It makes it more tough.
I agree with that, but I think, well, in some ways it makes it more tough. I think that there are tougher Final Fantasy games. Having beaten the original Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah. Okay, no, listen. I just beat 3 like 3 months ago. Huh.
NES or DS?
The DS version.
All right.
I can't read Japanese. I'm too lazy to get a patch.
You're too lazy to patch it, but it's
Yeah.
so easy.
But I played the 3DS version, which I thought was DS version. My bad. Which I thought was good.
It is
was really good.
Oh, it's
and then you get to Crystal Tower, and this is the song when you climb the Crystal Tower and you try to get up there. And it's like 3 hours later, and you're at the boss rush mode, and then you mess up one turn and you die. And you have to reclimb the tower. Yeah, I've been there.
You've been there?
I know that tower, man. That tower makes me
angry.
Feels a certain type
now
of way.
imagine if all the encounters were doubled in terms of the amount of enemies that were on screen.
It's okay. I'm cool. I'm cool with the version.
That's the NES version.
No, gotcha. Oh, it's going away.
Yeah, Julian just kind of take off with the trophy. He's
running.
He's running.
Hello? He just took it.
That's scumbag, beautiful dude.
Well, I guess that's gonna be the statues. Whatevs.
What can you do? Anyways, I believe they are switching off to another game after this. DBZ, I'm assuming, right? I am correct.
Cool.
So be sure to stay tuned for that. Catch your DBZ action with all our wonderful top players.
Doubles, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure working with you as well, Austin.
Yeah. Name's Austin Doubles right here. Thanks for so much for watching. Stay tuned. We got some more Dragon Ball Fighters. Like he said, make some good choices. We'll be right back.